Hi there, welcome back to the garage. I'm doing Bible pet peeves, but I've run out of pet peeves. It turns out I only had two. So now you're going to get random thoughts that I have in the middle of the night because I'm a parent care and sometimes I'm awake in the middle of the night. I was struck by the shame of the cross. I think often I've thought about Jesus being willing to die for me, but it occurred to me that he suffered a huge amount of shame for me. Death on the cross was excruciatingly painful, but it was also hours and hours and hours hung naked in front of a crowd with all of the horrible sort of physical realities of hanging naked in front of a crowd. I'm not sure I can quite grasp the depth of shame that I would feel. Just say all it was I was tied onto a cross, with none of the sort of the physical torture, just naked, hanging in front of a crowd for that many hours. That would be profoundly traumatic, all on its own. I think it must be significant that Jesus was willing to accept not just death for me. He wasn't stoned or had his head chopped off. It wasn't a quick or simple death. It was a shameful death. And there's something about the truth that in suffering that shame, Jesus took away my shame. And the freedom I have from the shame that's associated with my sin is because he bore the shame. We know from Scripture that the penalty for sin is death, but the consequence of sin is often shame. But actually, Jesus dealt with the shame too. He loves me enough not just to die for me, but to suffer shame for me. And I hope that you know that he loves you that much too. Whether you know him or not, he loves you enough to suffer that humiliation, that torture, that death, just to be with you. Thanks. Goodbye.